So the QCY Crossky C30 is by far my favorite pair of open-ear headphones that I've probably used to date. They do everything well from the sound quality, especially the comfort, and on top of that, these earphones are not even going to cost you that much in the long run, in the grand scheme of things. But before I get into all the details and further stuff that I like, make sure you subscribe just so you can stay tuned for more videos like this. So the QCY cross sky, whatever. These earphones, I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked by a number of things, plainly because like I'm not a fan of open ear earbuds. I think they're too flimsy, gimmicky, and one of my pet peeves about open ear headphones is how big the cases are. All the reviews I've done, the cases are they vary in sizes, but they're all pretty big, and I hate that. And with this one of the things that stood out to me immediately is like, okay, these just look like a normal pair of earphones. From all the earphones I've reviewed, these are even smaller than some just ordinary pair of in-ear earphones, which surprised me. I'm not going to lie. Like I wasn't expecting that. Especially because of the fact that these are open ear earphones, and I'm already used to them coming in large cases. So the most standout thing about these earphones, I'd say, is by far the design. They look like miniature Sony earbuds that are supposed to go over your head, but they just got shrunk down. You duplicate them, and both of them are supposed to go around your ear. In a way, they kind of look like earrings, but when you put them on, like they feel like nothing. Like it's just lightweight. And I really like that because for me, one of the most important things when it comes to earphones, and I say this and I'll continue to say this all the time, of course, the sound quality is important, but so is also the comfort. If the comfort isn't there, you're gonna find yourself after who knows how long, you're just gonna be giving up on the earphones because you feel like they gave up on you a long time ago when as soon as you put them on, they're extremely uncomfortable. These are really great and I enjoy using them. I do have one thing though, but I'll save that till the end about what I really tend to notice like after like long periods of use with these earphones. Just something to keep in mind. But moving on from there, the sound quality, okay, this part also blew me away in that like I wasn't expecting that with open ear headphones, as the name suggests, they're open ear, so you kind of get like mixed in with like external audio. Like if you're walking the street, you'll be able to hear everybody. So the audio isn't as concentrated and as fluid as like normal pair of earphones. Well, I guess I shouldn't say normal pair, but just in-ear earphones or overhead headphones. And with these, surprisingly, like they sounded as if like they had active noise cancellation, which they probably do, but noise cancellation to the level of like in-ear earbuds, which I was not expecting. Like with every pair of open-ear headphones I've used, I've just like become accustomed to them just allowing a lot of external noise to seep in through, and then just sounds as if like you're just hearing like your own audio and then everything else outside, which to me personally that's not immersive, and I never liked that. Never gave great reviews for open ear headphones. But this like it was a little shocking. Like I definitely was not expecting that, and I don't know how they did that, but with the design, I'm really happy with how they decided to go at least with something different, and it worked out, right? Like sometimes you try new stuff and it comes out the worst, but this, like I really like the direction that they took it and tried to make it not just more comfortable, but also the audio quality is great. So for the battery life, not the greatest, right? Like it's not going to be anything that is super competitive in the market. I'd say it's about average. So it's about going to be like maybe 5 hours and gonna last you on one charge, which yeah, that's still a good amount, but it's not going to be like over the top as compared to other like earphones in the market. It has Bluetooth 5.4, which at this point expect that to be the norm in the market. It's going to be more efficient for your battery life, which is always a big up for me. And on top of that, it's also IPX4 water resistant. Not the best, but at the moment, like what can you expect? Especially for open ear headphones, you're never gonna find ones that are completely like, for example, I'll say IP67 water resistant at the moment, but believe the trend to be moving in that direction. And one of my favorite features by far at this point, like if earphones don't have them, I'm surprised and don't understand how it's even like allowed in the market is dual device connectability, which that allows you to connect to multiple devices at once. And for me, like like I can't stand when some earphones don't have them. Like I basically can't live without it, right? Like so, like if you have your computer, you have your cell phone, like you want to be able to you want to be able to be connected to at least two different devices at the same time. So when some of them don't have it, I'm just like, okay, whatever, dude. Like I'll use it for a little while and then it just go sits in the pile, you know. But once it has dual device connectability, and that part is always going to get praise from me. So the one thing that I didn't like, oh, just got to be a little annoying from my use is I noticed that over long periods of use with these earphones. Considering the design and the fact that they had to clamp onto your ears to stay on, and it's not like a painful clamp or anything. It's really smooth and the earphones are flexible. I just noticed that man, they got really itchy. Now, for me personally, I don't know if like I was having like an allergic reaction or just a reaction to these earphones, but over long and extended periods of use, because like I had to test them out before, you know, like doing the video. My ears were these things. I felt like I had a rash. I felt like I was just getting real itchy, like in the earlobe where I was putting them. So maybe it's just like a me thing, and like I'm having like a reaction to it, or maybe it's the material that they use. But I did notice that after like not like initially putting it on, but like if you're gonna go like maybe 1, 2, 3 hours, and then you're gonna start to notice sometimes like you will get itchy. It's not going to be like bugging you the whole time, but you'll notice like and feel like little pinches and yeah, you know, like that. Just as I said in the beginning, comfort zone is gonna be the best, but once you start having to remove the earphones, that's gonna be yeah, that's gonna be a big downplay for the earphones. So there you have it. That's my opinion on these earphones. I think they're really great, very comfortable. Uh, you know, it was a little itchy for me, but what can I say? Like, it's not going to be that way for everybody. Or maybe it's the one off, and you know, I was just having a reaction. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. JEDIJA. I'm out.